I think we're streaming.
Okay. And we're back in the C block on the Media Virus podcast, and here we go with Just the Tips. Just the Tips with Stanley McFadden.
Now, the ladies that follow me, so this is for the ladies. What I want you to do is the next time your partner is going down there, I want you to get him to put one hand on your pelvis. The other hand, this hand, the free hand, is going to be, you're going to use his fingers, and they're going to go, you know what I mean? And what he's going to do is he's going to put in a Spider-Man function. Just,
Doctor.
now, the ladies that follow me, so this is for the ladies. What I want you to do is the next time your partner is going down there, I want you to get him to put one hand on your pelvis. The other hand, this hand, the free hand, is going to be, you're going to use his fingers, and they're going to go, you know what I mean? And what he's going to do is he's going to put in a Spider-Man function. Just like that. And then, while that's happening, I want him to make sure there's a pillow underneath that's already raised your hips. So put it underneath your lower back. And then, what I want to do, either get like one of these ties or a t-shirt or a blindfold to make you blindfolded. And then, what I want him to do is obviously use his mouth and his tongue at the same time. And then, for like extra bonus, if you want and you feel safe and you feel comfortable and you consent to it, get him to give you, I don't know, either headphones or noise-cancelling headphones or earplugs to like block out the sound. Get him to do it all at the same time. And you know, he can switch out between his fingers and toys and stuff like that. By the way, one little mess, I'm fine. Let me know if you try this, and trust me if you do it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, the Media Virus podcast. It is I, the one and only Big Daddy Professor of Big Technology from the U of A, bringing at you an episode of Just the Tips. Tonight's episode 43. Tonight's episode.
Hang on. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. I'm going to start this over. And I'm going to have to figure out what to close here. I don't know why suddenly this is a problem.
You're beating the shit out of your computer and your bandwidth.
It shouldn't. I should be able to run a simple video, though.
I mean, I agree. I'm surprised by.
Dump everything that I'm not using.
Please stand by while we deal with our technical difficulties. I hope you're enjoying your podcast experience. We know you have choice when it comes down to your podcasts. We want to thank you for joining the Media Virus podcast. We hope to see you again soon. Oh, no.
There's a bunch of stuff I think I'm going to have to dump out later. Okay, so let's see what we can do here.
All right.
I'm going to start over. And we're back on the C block of the Media Virus podcast, episode 135, with Just the Tips, number 43. Just the Tips. With Stanley McFadden.
Now, the ladies that follow me, so this is for the ladies. What I want you to do is the next time your partner is going down there, I want you to get him to put one hand on your pelvis. The other hand, this hand, the free hand, is going to be, you're going to use his fingers, and they're going to go, you know what I mean? And what he's going to do is he's going to put in a Spider-Man function. Just like that. And then, while that's happening, I want him to make sure there's a pillow underneath that's already raised your hips. So put it underneath your lower back. And then, what I want to do, either get like one of these ties or a t-shirt or a blindfold to make you blindfolded. And then, what I want him to do is obviously use his mouth and his tongue at the same time. And then, for like extra bonus, if you want and you feel safe and you feel comfortable and you consent to it, get him to give you, I don't know, either headphones or noise-cancelling headphones or earplugs to like block out the sound. Get him to do it all at the same time. And you know, he can switch out between his fingers and toys and stuff like that. By the way, one little mess, I'm fine. Let me know if you try this, and trust me if you do it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, the Media Virus podcast. It is I, the one and only Big Daddy Professor of Big Technology from the U of A, bringing at you an episode of Just the Tips. Tonight's episode 43. Tonight's episode, that's a lot of shit. So the top of this video, you saw a TikToker. Now, mind you, I like what he had to say, but I think I'm going to have an unpopular opinion. So let's get into it. Now, if you didn't catch all of that, what he said was, one, having a pillow underneath her hips and or her lower back. Two, having one hand on the top of her pelvis or her pubic mound and pushing down lightly. Number 4 is to have your fingers inside and kind of doing a Spider-Man. Let's do it this way. There it is. We're kind of going inside. Now, just so you know, it works easier if you're pushing in this way. All right. If you're trying to kind of like do it like you're trying to just uppercut, or I call it uppercut. If you're trying to punch the pussy, it's not really going to work as well because your fingers kind of block the entrance. So if you just kind of let them fall like that, it'll work a lot easier. All right. And that's how you use Spider-Man, that shit. So then you've got noise canceling headphones and a blindfold. And when you go down on here, you're using both your mouth and your tongue, and you're switching out all that for toys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different things that they want us to do at the same time. Now, if you look at that video on TikTok and you read the comment section, I can't tell you how many women are saying, "Oh yeah, my man, he can't figure out how to do this because he's an idiot. He can't do this and he doesn't know how to do that." Bitches, 7 fucking things that y'all want to do at the same time, and that's how y'all that's how you want to be pleased. The list of qualifications, the list of things that men are supposed to do in order to please a woman is getting out of fucking control. When you ask a woman what she wants in a man, it's always a fucking scroll, 82,000 things long on what she wants. It's never just tall, dark, and handsome. Hell, I'm tall, dark, and handsome, and I don't see a line of bitches at my door right now. The list of qualifications that women are after is getting off the fucking chain. And that's why so many of y'all are ended up lonely. Because you're waiting for this perfect ass motherfucker to come through and he doesn't exist. That motherfucker that y'all are waiting for doesn't exist. So y'all gonna end up lonely before you learn to reevaluate the shit in your life and the dudes in your life that you done passed over in your pursuit of finding the perfect guy that never fucking existed in the first place. Anyway, so we can take any one of these 7 suggestions and just do one. Learn to do one and learn to do it well. And it will satisfy her. Take the hip underneath the pillow / lower back. Fellas, I have said in these tips before, learning to put a pillow under her hips and lower back. What I mean by that is when she's on her back, you take them legs, spread them, you lift them up. If you ever changed a diaper, this is kind of the same thing. You're lifting up and you're just going to slide that pillow underneath and set it back on side. That way her whole hip pussy area is lifted up by a pillow. If it needs to be higher, you can fold the pillow in half and set her up on that. You kind of get in the habit of, you can roll one way and then have her roll on top of it if you can't figure out how to do the lift and scoot. You can, if you're on your knees, set the pillow in front of your knees and then pull that bitch by the thighs on top of it. The whole point is so that when she's rolled up onto the pillow, you can access her shit better. It's more exposed. Gravity lets her legs sit back easier with less effort for her. The whole thing, all of this shit is to make shit easier on her. If you make shit easier on her, you're going to have an easier time making that bitch scream your name. So if you're going to do the pillow thing and you're still doing missionary, still doing on top, you're going to get more contact. You're going to get a slightly different angle, and all that's going to work out nicely. You can still hit it from missionary, lick that thumb and play with her clit at the same time that you're doing deep dicking, and leave it at that. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. So we'll do a series. We'll consider this one part 1 of a series on how to achieve all of this bullshit right here. So this episode is getting that pillow underneath her hips. And the next one, we'll cover the next step. All right? So, hips under the pillow. And have fun with that. You can hit it from the top, as in missionary. It's also a great position so that you can eat a pussy from it being on top of that pillow, and all that lusciousness is just open up and splayed, and you can just get in there like summertime watermelon. It's a great time for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Hips under pillow, try it out. Let us know how it goes. Call in. Let us know how it worked out for you. I already know it's going to work out good. So have fun with that one. All right. Big Daddy, Dr. Dre Love, Dr. Big Technology from the U of V, episode of Just the Tips 43. Till next time, happy fucking with your hips on them pillows.
That's right. That was a part 1 in a series on how to please a woman, apparently. Part 1 was only 20 minutes long.
And I apologize for the
shit happens.
quality there.
We call it a taping session, because we're just taping a podcast. That's what we are doing. We are taping a podcast. We're recording the audio, but since we're doing it on Zoom, we live stream to YouTube,
and you get to see all the warts.
Yeah, you get to see. It's like a behind the scenes thing. The only reason I've been breaking it up is to make downloading easier. If I'm not downloading an hour and a half file, if I'm downloading one 30-minute file that I can work with, another 30-minute file that I can work with, another 30-minute file that I can work with.
It makes life a lot easier to cut things up and bounce them around on the social media.
Which is the concept. We're trying to make, everything we do, we're trying to make a stupid TikTok. I think, that's the goal, is to make dumbass TikToks.
As many as we can.
So, I think the A block, me doing sound effects, I think was pretty interesting. And we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll run it through a voice filter. Maybe we'll speed it up, make it fit.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because you can do all kinds of cool shit with TikTok, as we've learned from
TikTok.
My nonsense.
That's
everybody accuses me of nonsense, but there's valuable information within. I was having this discussion, because I had a manager, my previous job, and they didn't allow any kind of conversation outside of, if you got too friendly, it had to break up.
Right.
And the owner was like that. If you saw people being friendly and communicating, Why aren't they working?
Yeah.
And I mean, so me being the communications guy, director type of person, it was weird that people didn't understand that I was just collecting information. If you let people get comfortable, they'll tell you all kinds of shit.
Yeah, they will.
You know what I mean? But a lot of people are comfortable just fucking saying shit on social media.
Yes, they are.
So let's dig into it.
Let's see about getting our screen share going.
Matty's. Oh, hang on. I think that's the one. I figured out I can make this one a loop. It doesn't finish the beat, so you can't loop it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
The Chinese just don't get it.
I know. Trying to dig a hole.
So hopefully we can get through the TikTok nonsense corner a little bit better. Here we go.
All right, let's see how this goes.
The key to life is a penis in your asshole.
I don't think you're saying what you mean to say.
Oh, oui. A penis, you know, to smile, to be happy.
Oh, happiness. Honey, it's okay.
In your asshole. No, your asshole, where you live, your appartement, your domicile. Your house.
Household.
Ah!
The key to life is happiness in your household.
Oui, the key to life is in your asshole.
I'm trying to tell her that.
What do you think I say?
Oh, I don't even want to tell you.
Or maybe they'll get a kick out of it. Okay. Well, we thought that you said that the key to life is a penis in your asshole.
Sacre bleu, no!
That's from the Broken Lizard guys. Is that like Super Troopers 2 or something?
I believe so. Yeah. I love that bit. It's just funny.
You killed your video?
I killed my video. Yeah, hoping that it'll take some of the stress off the machine and allow these videos to shine through. So here we go with our next TikTok.
Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Sometimes when I feel like killing someone, I do a little trick to calm myself down. I'll go over to the person's house and ring the doorbell. When the person comes to the door, I'm gone. But you know what I've left on the porch? A jack-o'-lantern with a knife stuck in the side of its head with a note that says, "You." After that, I usually feel a lot better and no harm done.
It is a stress reliever to do that.
Yeah.
You know, it makes you feel, what is it with the green bar? I don't want to make any adjustments, but this green bar has been happening, and it happens.
I think it's
arbitrarily, it seems.
Well, I think it's when it's either something coming down from Google, because I don't have this locally. I'm running it from our Google Drive, or it's a function of my machine needing more resources.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's
no. It's why I cut my video to see if maybe I can help it out. But I am updating the machine later on, so hopefully we won't see this problem again.
Yeah. That's the beauty of TikTok.
Yeah.
That was just a video of a dog screaming.
Uh-huh.
That's all that was. And then somebody threw a heavy metal beat to it. And then the drummer kicked in, and then that bass player found it. I love that dude. I fucking love that guy. He's so
those guys, they seem to have some fun.
Yeah, it's terrific. Go check out what's the account that we're.
It's the Brett Crow Show.
The Brett Crow Show. So check out his TikTok. And then the next one, did I send that over?
I can't remember if this was you or not. Could have been. Sounds like you.
Do not tell your kids that you can't afford it or money doesn't grow on trees because they might get the wrong message. So instead, tell them that you can afford it, but you just don't love them enough to buy it. Follow me for more parenting advice.
It sets a precedent that you can't be coerced.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? I understood. My father just said no.
Yes.
I knew not to ask my father for shit. Like in the grocery store, whatever. No. Right? That's all I ever got was no. Why not? No.
Because.
Yeah. That was, I mean, this idea we have to explain why we're not buying kids shit for kids. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. It's a motherfucking ridiculous. That's what it is. It's ridiculous. We got 3 more.
I mean, when I was a kid, it was like, "Hey, where are we going for a ride? Where are we taking a ride to for a ride?"
In the car.
Yeah, and that if it went farther than that, there was a backhand coming.
Pretty much. All right, where's we starting with this? All right.
Do you not want to be at work today? Do you not want to be at work today? Just shit your pants. Shit your pants. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? You just shit yourself. Shit your pants. And then go home. And have a good day off. That's what I would do.
I mean, you gotta spend a couple of minutes
Good day.
cleaning up.
Have a good day.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's good advice. Like one of the things that I like to use the TikTok nonsense corner for is spreading good advice. And that's good advice. Your day off's going to be okay after the first. I mean, if you drive home, like how are you getting home with shit in your pants? You know what I mean?
Imagine you didn't drive. Imagine you got to get on the train or the bus.
Or the bus. Exactly. With a big fucking load on your pants. I mean, and if you bring clothes with you, it looks a little suspicious.
Yep. He knew he was going to shit.
He knew he was going to shit his pants. Why doesn't he just keep working?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of flaws. There's a lot of flaws in that plan. Well, what's the next?
The rabbi.
All human beings need to feel needed, men more so than women, because men can't seem to justify their own existence. So unless they're needed, useful, productive, making a difference, they can't tolerate their own being. A man, when he gets married, needs to know that he is useful, necessary, important, that he is needed. So the worst thing a wife can say to her husband is, "Never mind, I'll do it myself." Anything the husband offers, accept it graciously, give him credit for it, even if it's not exactly what you need from him. But if you accept what he's giving, then you can move him to what you really need from him. But if you reject what he's giving, he'll quit. You emasculate him.
That's profound advice. And
very good advice.
I think I'll tell you this much, I feel like, my wife is very, quite the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
She makes me feel that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She makes me feel like needed. So that.
No, some women are very in tune to that.
In the little bit that I do, she's very appreciative. Like to this day, if I do if I clear off the table, if I accomplish one little task, she's appreciative of it. instead of just saying that's all you did all day. She's like, wow, you did a lot. She's appreciative of it, especially if she can see. And usually I'm 10 years old. I point out what I did. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if it's not noticeable, if you and she,
honey, come here. Step over the 17 things I didn't fuck with and look at what I did.
Right.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'm the same guy.
And being home lately, I've been jumping from project to project.
Mm-hmm.
Everything needs to be cleaned and tended to in a pretty good way. And I'm doing little bits in each area.
Yep.
But then I have to take a break because my back's fucked up. So then I lay down with a heating pad, watch an episode of Hunter or Criminal Intent.
Yep.
I can't believe that you weren't excited when I told you in our group chat I told you personally.
Yes, Hunter. No, I get it.
I can't believe you weren't like, holy fuck, let me go binge watch Hunter, because it's terrible. It's so bad. But the best part about it, if you think about it, they gave in every episode, one of the running gags is they give him a shitty car. Because you fucking dude, the chase scenes in this show are incredible.
Oh, yeah, they beat the crap out of cars.
They beat the living hell out of cars. And there was one where Hunter grabbed two brand new, and they were Dodge Dynasties. It's 84, so these were 83 Dodge Dynasties. Right. And then he got tore up and down by it's so far they've changed in the first season. I'm not through the first season, but they've changed the chief character 4 times.
Wasn't Hunter's regular car, when he had a regular car, wasn't it like a brown Ford something or other?
I think that we're still into the first,
or I think it was like a Tornado or something.
Because I think what it was is they would give him the cars that the drug dogs had torn up,
right?
Because he was such a bad driver. But then McCall, his partner, had a Dodge. They were like sports cars.
Yeah.
Charger, 83 Charger.
Could have been a Charger.
They kind of looked DeLorean-esque.
Yeah.
And that was, Hunter was always borrowing it and fucking it up real bad. So that's the best part is think about how many cars they went through to make this show.
Yeah.
That's now that would be a huge expense.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing in the 80s though. They'd get 15 cars from the car companies, and they'd recycle them and part them back together. But
because the thing is, you watch Chicago PD or the new Law and Orders,
mm-hmm.
the car chases.
Yeah, they don't beat the cars.
There's never a fender bender. There's never they might wreck a car if it really helps the storyline. Just one.
Car.
You know what I mean? But chase scenes, they would sideswipe cars and keep going.
Yeah, in the 80s, it was they beat the crap out of cars. I mean, look at the Dukes of Hazzard. They beat the snot out of every car that was there.
Yeah, it was just fantastic. Fantastic television. On Peacock, you can watch the 80s cop dramedy, because Hunter's funny as shit, dude. His lines, dude, the racism, just the sexism, it's so good. It's like, oh my God, I don't believe that they have an Indian. There's no way that dude's really Indian.
Yeah.
I mean the North American Native American, but he was very, very stereotypical Native American. From
once in a while on Sunday, we'll watch The Love Boat.
Fuck yes. All right. So we are gonna implement a discussion topic when we have a full crew of who do you think would win, and we've got to come up with these, Hunter against MacGyver, Captain Steubing against the captain from Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
I think Gomez versus Herman would be funny.
Okay. Gopher versus Benson.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh yeah, that'll be a fun discussion.
The greatest American hero versus that 80s TV show Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, who would win? And
Yeah.
we're gonna discuss these earth-shattering topics. What's the next nonsense TikTok we're gonna get into?
Next nonsense TikTok is the girl in the middle.
The only reason MAID came out and people started to find out, it's medical assisted in dying. And so Canada started offering it to its Canadian veterans in lieu of treatment. And then the head of Veterans Affairs came out on the news, on the West Block, I believe it was, and had the audacity to say that it was one individual. When I had 5 separate people send me voice recordings of it being offered to them through Veterans Affairs.
What the fuck?
And it wasn't like they were asking for anything, like to the point where they were hinting and humming and hawing at it. They were legitimately just saying, hey, the one lady was like, I was an Olympic athlete with you. I need a new wheelchair ramp in my house. I've been asking for 18 years. How about we just do it? And they were like, you know what's cheaper and better? We can just help you die.
Yeah. Wow.
That's not. I've heard so many people speaking out about this particular this assisted suicide. Like they'll just help you die. It's easier than treating you because it's that the whole government running healthcare thing is really expensive.
I mean, it is coming up as an issue in Delaware right now. There is a medically assisted suicide bill on the way in, and look, I get it if it's my choice, but I don't want somebody saying, hey, instead of that wheelchair ramp, how about we just off you?
Well, it sucks, right? Being fucking legless and whatever. Got them things just fucking dangling there. How about we just put you down like a mangy fucking dog? What do you think? We'll stick a needle in your arm. You'll fucking bury. It'll bury you right here.
Yeah, that I don't agree with. I mean, but there are situations where it is, I think, a viable option, and that's just one of those things. Okay, so we're coming around the bend. There's 2 more after these 2, so let's get into this guy.
Now, this one I want to point out. It's kind of the point of the show.
Get up off the floor. I know pessimistic nihilism seems like a tempting response to cosmic indifference, but if death's coming and nothing matters, why not be full of whimsical joy anyway? Bears in Trees, sponsored by Optimistic Absurdism.
That's what we should all strive for. Optimistic absurdism.
Bears in Trees.
That's the name of their TikTok handle is Bears and Trees. And that's
Bears in Trees.
They didn't have much else besides that.
They've got a check mark though. They got a little check mark.
Maybe I'm blocked or something. I don't know.
No, it's one of those little verified marks. It looks like. Huh.
And it looks like our BBC correspondent has decided to join us. Made it just in time. Skin of his teeth. We're playing the last TikTok. How you doing, man?
Well, no, we've got 2 more after this, but I'm glad he's here for them.
Trying to connect my Bluetooth, and it's not going.
You sound pretty goddamn good. I don't know if we need it.
Yeah, I can live with what I'm getting.
All right. Anyway, how's y'all doing?
Doing pretty good, man. It's just it's been me and Mike. Hang on, let me read.
Last week it was you and Pete, so
yep.
Yeah. Well, we had Danny Whitson hanging out with us last week. So that made it a little bit easier for the first 2. But we put together some 2 solid fucking blocks. And then this one. So but well let's
yeah, we got a little TikTokage to finish up.
Yeah, let's get through this and then talk about all the forgetful squirrel news.
Not you.
Hey, Chun,
Oh, no, I can watch that one again.
80s weren't perfect, but I'll tell you what they didn't have. There were no safe spaces. There were no trigger warnings. And there were no fucking peanut allergies. Well, why? Because for thousands of years, the only people who could have children were ones who could hunt for food, build shelter, and fight saber-toothed tigers. Now, there are people having kids who can't eat wheat. Oh, but Christina, it's an allergy. You don't know. Well, I do know. I ain't fucking a guy that's scared of toast. Yeah. Let me tell you something. My favorite question when I go to a restaurant is when a waiter asks me, ma'am, do you have any food sensitivities? I can't fucking laugh hard enough. I'm like, no, boo-boo. No, no, I don't. I have zero sensitivities to anything fucking ever. Because I'm Generation X.
We've been pushing that point home pretty
well this week, yeah.
Yeah, this week has been a Gen X centric episode of a Media Virus taping session. We got even some more. All right.
Yep.
We've got 90s trivia. Big Daddy, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
And then the Z-tards.
All right.
Chase, are you ready to play 90s trivia? Sure. All right, Chase. After you answer the question correct or incorrect, you go to the back of the line. You got it? All right, Chase. What does be kind rewind mean? Back of the line. All right, ready? Shiloh, what is often referred to as vinyl? Okay. What is a trapper keeper? Okay. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. What is a floppy disk? A disk that's floppy. No. Okay. What is a?
It's always a misleading name.
Okay. Thank you. See you later.
Was that right?
Nope. All right. What is a burnt disk? All right. What is a peachy folder?
I don't even know that.
No.
What is VH1?
Video hits one, baby.
What does MTV stand for?
Music television.
Nope.
Dang it, I know it.
What is VH1? What is a Dreamcast?
It was a Sega system.
What was Nintendo's first handheld portable video game device called?
Game Boy.
All right. Oh my gosh. Who was Laura Croft?
Tomb Raider, bitch.
All right.
Tomb Raider.
Who sung the song Bop? All right. Yeah, okay, I got this one. All right. Who says, how you doing? Nope. Okay, what was the first reality show on MTV? Okay. What was the first ever video played on MTV? Nope. What popular show made the haircut called the Rachel famous? I got it. Okay, ready? Are you ready? What does AOL stand for? Okay. Finish the sentence. Ready? Finish the sentence. Life is like a box of chocolates. Yeah, sit down. Okay. Oh, G. No. G, you're gonna get this one. G, what is the first rule of Fight Club? Okay. Okay. What are Beanie Babies?
Stuffed animals. They're little animals that are really tiny.
You got 1 point. Good job.
What was the most dominant basketball team of the 90s, winning 6 championships?
The Lakers?
No, sit down. What was the best-selling video console in the 90s? Okay. You got to get this one. Who said, "Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?" Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, I need for you to listen and recognize this song. What is this sound? What is this sound? Ready?
I know. Oh, the Babysitter Club. It's on the Babysitter's Club. Yeah. It's like the phone on the Babysitter's Club. No, it's like that's. No, I know what this is.
Nope.
This is a broken radio.
No, it is the internet, people. This is what the internet sounds like. You all failed 90s trivia.
Kids don't know what the fucking internet sounds like.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? They don't have to
They
listen.
remember 9/11.
Yeah, they don't have to, yeah.
Fucking little bastards. All right, so now we got testing the basic knowledge of Gen Z.
Or as I've decided we're going to call them, the Z-tards.
Z-tards. All right.
What country is the Queen of England from? Originally.
I definitely don't know.
No, give me your best guess. Guess a country.
What is a country again?
Give me a guess.
This is embarrassing. What is a country? What is a country? What is a country? Canada.
Yes. Do you know what time this is?
And technically, isn't she the queen?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 245.
Yes. Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese.
Yes. Do you know what the third month of each year is?
Ain't that leap year or some shit?
Yeah. Do you know what 15% of 100 is?
Fuck.
Around what it is, if you had to guess.
Probably like 75. I don't know.
Yes. Do you know what country we gained our independence from? Spain. Yes. How many inches are in 2 feet?
I don't know.
Around how many inches? If you had to guess.
5.
Yes. Do you know what country the Panama Canal is in?
No.
If you had to guess, like, what do you think it sounds like it's in? Guess a country.
Europe.
Yes. Can you name all the months?
September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And the scary part is,
No child left behind.
at some point,
That's all I got to say about that. Is that's
at
no
some
child left
point,
behind.
these are the people who will be taking care of us when we are in the home.
Oh my fucking God. It hurts. You would just hope that that not everybody, that we're just finding the most stupid people.
Yeah, you have to hope that he strained out the stupidest people he could for that video.
Yeah, like people that answered it right. There's no funny in that.
Yeah, there's no point in having them.
Right.
All right. My Bluetooth is in and connected, but it's not actually going through the headphones.
So I don't, and I hear you fine.
Android?
Yeah. Not only
Go to your
that.
media, pull
So
down.
when I swipe down,
Right.
it says it's connected,
Right, but
but there's nothing that's coming through.
do you have a button that says media output?
Yeah.
Touch that and make
And it
sure.
says it's coming. It says it's coming through the headphones. It's not coming through the headphones. And I did this with 2 different sets of headphones.
Restart your phone tonight.
Yeah, I think I'll do that because I normally listen to music a lot. I just haven't today.
Yeah, if you haven't restarted your phone in about a week, sometimes that helps.
Yeah, I'll do that. What is the age of Gen Z?
Well, I'm not sure what the cutoff for Gen Z is. Let's see if we can find out.
Because those looked like older teens.
Generation Z, colloquially known as Zoomers, is the demographic cohort succeeding millennials and preceding Generation Alpha. So they're okay. Right now, they're between 8 and 23.
Okay, so yeah, older teens.
1997 to 2013, it says.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're older teens, old enough to know better. Damn.
Yeah.
Because that was fifth grade math was percentages and telling time.
Not only that, it was what is 15% of 100.
What country is the Panama Canal in? What country is the Great Wall of China in?
What country is the Queen of England from?
Yeah.
Name
Damn.
the months.
Damn. And she started real confident too. September.
Yeah. Who goes September, January?
And these people vote.
That's kind of my point. But maybe she was born in September.
Maybe.
You know what? That's probably true.
Cramp.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Matty's having a heart attack. Next time on the Media Virus Podcast. Live from the ER.
CPR.
CPR.
You still there, dude? Matt? We're still live streaming. His device is still there somewhere. Matt? It says he's still participating. Dude? This is uncomfortable.
This is mildly uncomfortable.
I don't know whether to make an inappropriate joke or send an ambulance.
He did say cramp, though.
He did. But he grabbed his chest.
But why did his video cut off?
I don't know. His video and audio are gone, but he's still logged in.
Maybe we should end this and give him a call.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Media Virus Podcast. We're going to go check on Matt. Sorry that this isn't the regular ending of the show, but this is what we got tonight. Join us back here next week to find out what happened. We'll be back then.
All right, I'm hanging up. Call Matty.
Yeah. Dude? Can you hear me, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. Got a cramp. Can't get rid of it. Yeah, no, it's a bad fucking. It hurts like a son of a bitch. Can't check it out. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to scream into the microphone. Yeah. Sorry. I'm hanging up on you. You guys there? Oh, fuck. We still live stream? Yeah. Fuck. Oh, no, it's not here. Nothing's fucking working. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, I just stopped the live stream.